Alright, YouTube, same thing here, different trailer. Swap out a hub real quick. This one's got brake parts involved, so it's going to be more of a pain in the butt. This one's going to be slightly more of a pain because of brake parts, but we'll see. We'll see. Grab the swivel, thin wall deep. Ratchet. This one might not need fire to come out. Who knows? I know it may look on camera like I'm quick at this. I am. I have gotten faster over the years, but at the same time, there's a lot of work that goes into this. And a lot of fighting is done off camera. In most cases, these hubs fight all the way out, and they are extremely difficult to get out. Very rarely is it one or two taps and they're out. This is not going to be one of those times. Yeah, we have no gap there. And this is one of them times where I'm gonna shut the camera off for a minute, break out the torch. You've already seen that. I'm gonna try not to show things repetitively. So we'll be back with you in a minute. All right, folks, we're back again. I had put the camera on my head, and for some reason things were upside down. A little bit more heating and beating. Is everything in frame? Mm-hmm. Lady, you want to get me a new hub and drum out of the front passenger floor? I never seize everything. I was joking before, kind of, not really. U-Haul does like this stuff on the road, you know, as long as they can feasibly, reliably, safely, you know, get more life out of it. And I really do take pride in everything that I do, and I do the best job that I can. So I don't want myself or the next guy to have to fight when this has to come apart again. And, you know, sometimes it lasts 5,000 miles, sometimes it's 50. You never know. It all depends on region and where this thing is at, the road conditions, how heavy it's being loaded. This is a car trailer. I don't think anybody in the history, I don't think U-Haul in the history of car trailers has ever rented a car trailer to somebody that wasn't towing a Honda Civic. And then 15 minutes later, they got their brother's clapped out jalopy Suburban on it. 3 feet longer than it should be. Full of everything that you can imagine, overweight. And then they smoke down the highway at 80 miles an hour, hitting every pothole they can like they're playing Frogger. We are gonna double down and put a little on the hub too. You're fucking with me. I'm gonna look like the Tin Man later. Let's go back up here. Get the backing plate on there. Get the bolts on there. This helps me hold the backing plate up. It also helps me line up the hub. Whew. Little each one. You want to pull this hub in smoothly and straight. You don't want to put anything in a bind. Looks like we're going to get some rain here shortly. How we doing? Still recording? Folks, you're gonna hear that for a little while. Like I said, we're new at this. Trying to get all the bugs worked out, the kinks worked out. I don't know how long these batteries last. But that wraps this one up. We're gonna put the drum on it, put the tire on it, and boogie. It's in the bed of my truck. Good to go. That's good. We're gonna put some tools away. They're gonna put the tire on. Hey, you need this now. Sometimes people like watching me clean up. So we'll see. You guys tell me what you want to see. I'm here for you. Sarcastically and realistically. You know, if you want to see something, try my best to get it for you. Get you some shots. I'm not gonna make, you know, videos where I project out and got the camera rolling, no editing for 3 hours. It's not really conducive. No one's gonna want to watch that. You could have just put that back in the bed of my truck. So while we're at it, you guys can take a look at this. I made these rods. I think I showed this before. I welded a socket to the top of some 3/4 inch all thread. Mama grabs the ratchet. That in there. Loosen this guy up. We'll let her show you. All right, down there, I don't know if you can see it, but I got a 3/4 inch welded nut to the frame. So I didn't even realize that was cut on the inside. And then she puts the rod in. I took some old wrenches. I cut, this is a 3/4 inch all thread coupler and some old wrenches, and I made a wing nut. That was version 1, but we had one of them stolen. This is just 1/2 inch round stock and some nuts. Tried to be a little cooler with that one. We try to make it so it's safe, it's quick, it's efficient. Everything we do is done on the side of the road. We're not usually in a parking lot doing this stuff. Yes, I will replace hubs and leaf springs and brake parts on these trailers on the side of I-17 or 40 in dangerous conditions. And you know, that's just what we do, you know.
There's no lug nuts.
I know, they're on the passenger seat, I think, or the floor. I don't know. Come here, Aunt. That can go in the bed. We're almost done. Am I in your way, bud? Yeah. Put the other rest. There's 10 in there, I think. You could just put the other 5 somewhere. We got to put the jack handle away. This gets put away. So this is the bag that I use for doing hub and bearing work and all my dirty work. Most of these tools are not snap-on. Some are. But I try to keep all the nice stuff nice. That's dumpster. That's dumpster. We could deal with that at home. Try to keep all the nice stuff nice. And I try to keep all the dirty stuff dirty. I don't spend my money on this stuff to destroy it. So I do the best I can. Keep everything neat and clean. Some of this stuff has daily homes, some does not. I try. I hope to be getting better at these videos. Pipe vise bag. This is made by, I think, Atlas 55, but you got to buy it from the Pipe Vise website. It comes with this pull-out knee pad, and on the other side, it's got a pull-out. Let me show you. This side's got a pull-out knee pad, and this side's got a pull-out work mat, so you can keep your area clean if that's what you are in the mood for. But new lug nuts. I'm getting everything torqued. Stop. We're not trying to project out. All right, YouTube world, whatever you guys want to be called, we're done here. That's the end of that. I got a headlight to do next. Maybe we'll bring you back for that real quick.